let me introduce myself. My name is Yuliana Kartika Sari. I've got a school assignment to tell you about the special and important stuff that I always take wherever I go. Okay, the first thing that I always take wherever I go, the items are the main and most important item for me is a mobile phone with full internet pulse, and the next is an item that is no less important also my small wallet, which consists of money, ATM card, ID card, student card, and the last is driver's license. I will show you the contents of my little wallet, which is the student card, and ID card. Wait, this is an ID card, and then driver's license. The last is ATM card. For my phone, I keep some. For my phone, I keep some important numbers like police number, firefighters, and etc. Mobile phones are very valuable to me, even though they are small in shape and they are very efficient and worth it. If you bring a mobile phone but there is no internet pulse, it will also be useless, such as hanging out with your friends, because some friends must gather more often focus on their respective phones. If you're carrying cell phones but don't have internet pulse, it's like crazy. You can't do anything. Therefore, the mobile phone must be with the contents of the internet pulse. Or if you go to a place, look for a Wi-Fi in order to still be able to access the internet. I'm going to tell you a story about how careless I wasn't carrying that important stuff. At the time, I was doing a study tour while senior high school in Bali. When getting off at one of the shopping centers is the name is Joker. There I went with my friends in a hurry because the parking location is lot and the shop is so far away. In the middle in the street, I just remembered that I didn't have my cell phone. I was so shocked. Then I asked my friends to take me back to the bus. I was so careless to leave my cell phone on the bus that there was no one there where my phone was being charged and lying in the passenger seat. I'm almost crazy about losing that thing. And luckily, I was able to get my phone back. I thought if my phone was lost while I was on different island to my parents' house, I could contact them. It's so horrible. The reason why I choose this stuff is because everything I need is there, like money, like cell phones, money, and ID cards. Because all that stuff is so important to me. I can go out of the house comfortably without that stuff. Once upon a time, I was out of the house with not carrying my little wallet. That's when I completely forgot not to put my little wallet in the bag. And there was an incident that when I was riding a motorcycle alone. There is a when traffic violations were taking place. I didn't realize I wasn't carrying my little wallet at the time, so I got hit by a basic motorcycle violations. And I was so sad back then. Not, not only that I chose these two objects because it is also a necessity if of everyone or if out of the house. Not even out the house you also often carrying the object like a mobile phone. A thought at home certainly cannot be apart from the mobile phone, whether it is to give information, to receive information, or even to be used as entertainment, such as watching YouTube, viewing the posts of artists on Instagram, and various other things. The stuff is very important because I really need it wherever I am. If I leave any of the stuff, I go back to look for it until I see that's my stuff. Because the stuff has a function that's very valuable for me. The first is the mobile phone. Where I leave it is very sad because I will not be able to get the latest information about many things, such as currently being only school, and mobile phones should always be with me wherever I go. And for my little world, it also works because if something happens to me, for example, there's a traffic violation and I don't have my little wallet containing various important cards, I could be I could be in trouble. And the other thing is if I go out of the house without carrying my little wallet and cell phone, how can I buy stuff of food? And also when you want to meet a friend, have to bring these two things. Why would I keep my thing or card in such a small wallet? Because I don't like carrying the big things like very big wallets that take up a lot of space. That's why I keep my little things in my mini wallet. If I go with a big wallet, that bothers me a lot. Sometimes I keep my money. I make one with my cell phone and this little wallet in a small bag to make it safer and more space saving. I really don't like carrying a big wallet. The most special thing about these two stuff is the function I get from these two stuff. If I had left the house without bringing these two things, I could have been caught up in the problem because these two things, uh, those two things complements each other. I know it's too much, but that's the way it is. They do have different functions but can complement each other if I'm outside. Especially when I go alone, it's very useful for me. You must be going out of the house a very important item for you to take not much different from me, right? I'm sure it must be true because it has become necessary to everyone from children, young and to old. Even mobile phone can also be used a place to trade. Young people, young people, my like my age also bring stuff like that. If you don't have any cash in your small wallet, money cash, you'll have an ATM card or money app on your phone. I think that's enough for my special and important stuff. Thank you and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.